When the moment is right, when all this pressure is finished and maybe I'm in a quieter phase of my career, I will have a little left deltoid BUFC there for
Boston United
Football Club.
You know
Massive
what?
Club.
I think I can let you have a pass on that.
Now, it's fair to say he's certainly put Boston on the map as part of the government's COVID briefings. But now, Jonathan Van Tam loves his hometown's football club so much that he's decided on a tribute which will last forever.
When the moment is right, when all this pressure is finished and maybe I'm in a quieter phase of my career, I will have a little left deltoid BUFC there for
Boston United
Football Club.
Yeah, that was JVT speaking on Good Morning Britain, this time yesterday, actually, with Piers and Susanna. You heard Piers Morgan there as well. And it got me thinking, have you got a Boston United tattoo? Well, Emma has been in touch from Perth in Western Australia. Emma, you're down under, but you've got a Boston United tattoo. Morning.
Good morning, or good afternoon.
Good afternoon, as it is to you. Yeah, good day.
So, yeah, I do have my Boston United tattoo on my right shoulder.
Now, you're originally from Lincolnshire, aren't you? We should point that out. You haven't just decided in Australia to suddenly start supporting Boston United.
No, yeah, I used to live in Boston back in the day.
And how long have you been in Australia?
I originally moved in 2008, and then I came back to Lincolnshire for a couple of years, and I've been back here a year and a half now, so...
And tell us about the tattoo. Describe it to us.
So it's the Boston United badge, replica, but just in black and white. A bit larger than the badge on the shirt. So yeah, it was traced from the shirt and then enlarged.
And what made you get a tattoo to get inked in Boston's favour?
Well, they are the best team in Lincolnshire, so that's the one I wanted on my shirt. And my partner at the time had a Lincoln City tattoo, so he wasn't allowed to get away with that. So yeah, I decided to get one on my right shoulder, where I could hide it if I needed to when I went out in Lincoln.
And I think, wasn't your dad connected to the club?
Yes, my dad was the Rockin' Rev, so he was the pitch announcer.
Ah, excellent. Yeah, a lot of Boston fans will remember the Rockin' Rev. I'm sure. Yes. I'm sure. So yeah, such a lover of Boston. Are you managing to, obviously not playing at the moment, haven't been this season for obvious reasons, but obviously you keep up with how the Pilgrims are getting on when you are down under, yeah?
Yeah, so we randomly wake up about 3 o'clock in the morning just to check the scores. Just to see how we're doing. So yeah, it'd be good to see them back playing when they can. But yeah, it's been a sad time without football, that's for sure.
And you weren't seeing the new. I mean, none of the fans have unfortunately seen the new stadium yet. But I mean, is there plans to, when you can come back, to have a look at the new stadium?
Yeah, so we were due to come back on holiday at Christmas, but that didn't happen. So I'm sure in the future we'll reschedule when we're allowed to travel again. So yeah, we're on our borders complete shut, so we can't come in or out. But as soon as we can, we'll come back, and yeah, first thing I'll be doing is having a tour.
And how is life in Australia at the moment? Because quite tight with the rules they were early on, weren't they?
Yeah, so we locked down straight away. We did a hard lockdown, locked all our borders internationally and from other states in Australia. So we haven't had any community transmission for 10 months. So yeah, we're living life perfectly at the moment.
And is the vaccination program? Nice. Is the vaccination program rolling out there?
Yeah, so we started, I think it was this week, this Monday, we started here in WA. So the first few have happened.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear. And what's the temperature like? Because yesterday, Lincolnshire, Coningsby, was the second highest temperature here in the UK at 18.2 Celsius, which is rare for February, because it's your summer over there at the moment, isn't it? So I'm guessing it's a little bit warmer.
It is. It's very hot. I think yesterday we were about 36 degrees and we peaked like 40 at the beginning of the week. And as I look out the window with the blue skies, I think it's about 36 today. So I'm not looking forward to getting the train home.
No, that's going to be a bit sweltering, but a little bit too hot. We need somewhere in the middle, somewhere of our temperature and your temperature. Well, listen, thank you for getting in touch, Emma. And it's good to hear that you're still celebrating Boston United with the tattoo. What do any of your friends see it when you are out and about in Australia? Do they ask you what's that?
Some people do look at me a bit weirdly and try and work out what the tattoo is. But I do remember when I got it, I met Mark Angel in a nightclub and he tapped my shoulder and was like, Boston! So that was my claim to fame of meeting Mark Angel. Brilliant.
Excellent. Well, listen, Emma, thank you for getting in touch. Have a good day, or good evening, as it will be soon over there, with it being afternoon at the moment. That's Emma, been in touch from Perth in Western Australia. She has a Boston United tattoo. Maybe, who knows, Professor Jonathan Van Tam may well end up getting something similar to Emma after he joked yesterday. Well, I don't know if it was a joke or whether he was serious. I think in the Van Tam family, they're taking it serious and saying he should definitely do something when all this is over, and get himself inked in Boston United. Would you? Have you got something? Maybe a Boston United fan? Are you a tattooist? Have you been asked to do some great designs for football clubs? Not necessarily Boston, but other football clubs. Do get in touch. We'd love to talk about that on the programme this morning. What tattoo have you got? And what happens if you switch allegiance? What happens if you get your tattoo for Boston United and then suddenly you think, actually, I don't support Boston anymore? If it's just BUFC, I suppose you could support, I don't know, Blackburn, Blackpool. I'm trying to think, Bradford. That doesn't work, does it? No. What do you do in that situation? Have to get the tattoo changed.